Oh, there's the Cowboy Church. The Denton Cowboy Church. Somewhere in this area. Probably be able to hear it. It's actually going to be going right above us. I guess they're doing test runs, maybe Bell helicopters involved, but I can't really tell the type. But probably military, most likely. It could be an Apache. Quick, Netflix is kind of trash. They're occasionally, like Scorsese will do Irishman. I think David Lynch got something that was about Jack and a monkey. Occasionally there's good things that go through Netflix, so I keep my Netflix. But it's just, it takes a long time until you find something halfway decent. There was something I found with Peter Dinklage, and it was about how we need to be dictated, and I just said no, But it's weird. There's just a lot of weird stuff that's just popping up on Netflix. It's just absolutely just ridiculous. It's almost like you're paying for television. It's that bad. It's pretty bad. There's not a lot of cinema that they like. You don't see any really good cinema stuff. That they need to bring that back. Have like a classic cinema part of Netflix where they only bring in like very classic cinema. hard to go in those places where people are stuffing their mouths and you have to pick up the food and wait. It's a lot of discipline, but you know, it's part of the gig. They're all in there. You're just waiting. You start hearing them kind of talking about you because you're the one that's hungry. I mean, ideally, you know, you don't really think they're talking about you. But it seems like when other people are eating and you're not eating, you kind of become hyper aware of what they're doing. Because what they're doing is symbolizing the ultimate feast that they'll have in heaven for eternity. And you're just simply watching. Because the one in hell would be watching. The one that would be eating would be the one that's at the table for grace. To the center of the city at night, waiting for you. So I told the guy, I said, you know, I'm going to put it on my hood. No reason to like get up in his face. He's not wearing a mask or anything. He's pretty upset about it. But the Delta variant is real and it will kill you dead. So you want to beware and try to keep your 6 feet when you can. And that's part of the war. Yeah, you can see the sun a little bit right there in the reflection of that. You see the clouds kind of like right here. I see where the sun is, and that does get my attention too. It's reflecting off the back of that. It's kind of cool. Cool truck there. You can't see him, but he was rolling in one of those Ego Power mowers, Ego mowers, you know, you ride on. I can't tell if they're electric though. Got a whole family of joggers right there. The husband and wife and the baby. Soccer mom working off the baby fat. Or maybe that's the older brothers and sisters. It's hard to say. But yeah, there guy in the way back there was driving an Ego. One of those Ego powered things. Looks like older people are getting ready to move around. Some older people right there. We found a safe and affordable help to move and clean more. I don't know what that meant. Huh. Do you know where the carrier truck is? You have to be rude. Hey, bird. Hey. At times, birds can be rude. So I asked that bird a question. I proposed a question to the bird. He just ignored me. You can see the moon in the daytime. Barbecue? Barbecue and more. Barbecue and more. So if the barbecue wasn't enough, they can get you more. You see the moon like right up there. It's pretty crazy. See it? Right there. Through the trees. Through the trees. Or through the leaves. You can see it through the leaves. It would be nice to own a house like that. It would be so nice. Look at the yard. I wonder if they belong to 7-Eleven. There's a moose in that one right there. You can barely see it. But it's very still moose, like a statue. Actually, really a statue. Called Cloud 9 right here. That's something. There's another one right there. Now that's really impressive. Real impressive right there. When I was a kid, this was all just fields, and a poor guy lived pretty much like right here where he bought the marijuana and was playing the guitar like Kurt Cobain. Now it's this right here. It was a crappy place with nothing but fields and trailer homes. And look what it is now. There's nothing but mansion all the way down that way. With titles of their house called like The Blessing or Oh Thank Heaven. Their houses are titled, they have names like they do in England. Is that not something? This is the corner of Whitechapel right here. And this was a little tiny church. This was. Now it's turned into a huge church. It was like a white wood church that could fit maybe, I don't know, 50 people. It's turned into this right here. This whole place was nothing but fields and trailer houses. Like poor people lived here. Sparkling. Oh, perfect. You can set it in there. Do y'all have cup holders? Actually, be dropping this off. You can just set it there. I'll pack it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. I'm gonna take. Basically tells me the same thing they usually say. Have a good evening, she says. And I respond back, I know what a good evening is. I have 3 kids. So evening it's the same as night, pretty much. So I responded back with my usual to let her know that everything is A-okay. There are some crazy drivers around here. I've actually had a few run me off the road back there where I was getting some of that footage of the train. But I was able to recover. They ran me into oncoming traffic. Sign is talking about golf carts. You must have an authorized credential, no erratic or unsafe driving, number of people on carts cannot exceed number of seats, and there's no operating cart while impaired. I wonder why you would want to operate the cart while impaired. It's the life of the golf cart. Anyway, that's the Texas Speedway right there. Kind of get up on this area. Kind of see the whole thing about right here.